Good morning. I decided to come live today to put a face to some of the grief journey, if you would, that I've been going through the past few months. Um, some of you know, some of you don't. I lost my fiance on 20th of May, and it has been challenging. It has been um, hard. It has been some days okay, some days not. But what I do know is that being a woman of faith, and I do trust that God will ease this season for me in His own time. I do know that my story is not just for me, that it can help someone else. So rather than hiding my grief, hiding my story, hiding under a bushel, I'm choosing to speak about it. I'm choosing to walk through it as best that I can, as best that I know how. I'm back to work, which is neither here nor there, but I needed to get back to work. One, because I'm not fully retired as yet, I'm semi retired, and so there's still things that need to get done. And two, because to be honest, I needed the distraction. I needed to be able to find a way to not just be in the hurt all the time. And so I'm back at work. And for me, being back at work meant I traveled. So I'm not in Belize, which is where, good morning, Sandra, good morning, Cliff. It means that I'm not where I normally am or where this happened, and which is Belize. And so that comes with its own bittersweet for me. The tears come in waves, the smiles still come a lot because most of my life, actually all of my life with him, was a lot of joy, a lot of dancing, a lot of fun times, a lot of family together with his children, my children. So it's like you lose a lot when you lose a partner. And I know a lot of people have gone through it. I just hadn't gone through it before. The type of loss that you feel from divorce is very different than the type of loss that you feel from death. And sudden death is a whole other thing in itself. We were planning to be married just a month um, to the day that he passed. So, good morning, good morning. So the the weight of it, sometimes it feels like a cement block is on my chest, and other days it feels. I'm hoping you guys can hear me, see me. My signal here is shoddy at best. Um, if you guys can hear me or see me who just joined, just put a I can see you in the chat or something like that, or in the comments. Like I said, today's decision to come live is just to share with some of you or all of you how this grief journey has been going. Um, Last night I didn't cry myself to sleep, so that's progress. Um, but a lot of nights I do, and a lot of days I'm busy, very busy with work. So my feelings get drifted to the side until I'm able to get off work or until I'm able to sit down for a minute, do my devotion, spend some time in the Word, spend some time talking to Ray, listening to some of the things that he and I talked about. There's just there's a lot still. And because he died so sudden and the way that he died, in a car accident, it's it's like a part of me just got ripped away and I don't have any answers, right? I only have questions. I don't have a lot of answers. And that's hard. So I'll keep, walking through as best I can. There are 5 stages of grief. I knew about them before, but I never needed to um use them as much. So between anger, depression, um, acceptance, hmm, acceptance is a tough one because some days I'm like, okay, he's gone. Other days I'm like, well, I wish he wasn't. Maybe I should just go where he is and get him and bring him back because I know that I'm not ready to leave. So that depression part hasn't um, attacked me, thank goodness. But the loss of him is heavy. His loss, not just for me, but his family and to the world, actually, is a huge loss because he was joy and peace and just, he was everything. Whatever you can think of, some people actually know him to have been ignorant and upset at times. Um, I could witness that for him with others, never one day with me. So I would dare say I got some of the best days of him. And I will not let his memory, thank you, Catherine, thank you for that. I will not let his memory ever fade because to everyone that knew him, they were blessed to know him. And for me, that got to love him and live with him and experience the joy of him, I'm forever blessed, forever grateful. So now it's telling others if you have people held up in unforgiveness or if you um, are fighting with someone over something stupid, mend it, repair it. It's really, really small. It might feel big to you, but it's really small in the grand scheme of things. I'm at a certain level of peace because there was never a harsh word said between Ray and I, and everything that we felt and thought. Sorry, the connection is, like I said, terrible here. But let's see if it stays steady here for a minute. I'll try and finish up because I wasn't going to be on long. I just wanted to be pointed because every mess has a message, and the message from this has to be live every moment like it's your last. Tell everyone that you're involved with that you love them, you care for them. If you dislike them, then remove yourself from them. Just be at peace and be loving. Ray was love, and every moment that I had with him was love. Someone said to me the other day that they see sadness in my eyes, and that's because I am sad. Um, but I'm gonna be fine. There are days when I'm better, and there are moments and days when I'm great because I'm looking at things that he and I have done and laughing at things that he and I have laughed at and saying sing songs that he, and I sing and dance together. But every part of my relationship with him was joy, and I'm so grateful. And I can continue to share that love I refuse to become bitter for the way that I lost him. I refuse to let death steal the joy that was my love with him. And I want that for anyone, for everyone. Do not be afraid to love with your whole heart. Do not be afraid to love unconditionally. Do not be afraid to give of yourself, give of your time gracefully and with everything in you because the rewards are so great. Yes, when you lose someone, it's painful, pain that you can't even imagine. However, the grace and the blessing and the joy of having loved deeply are greater. Um, so just live well today, love each other, and if you are experiencing grief, yes, seek help. If it feels overwhelming, yes, I am in a support group. Yes, I am talking to a grief counselor. And why am I doing those things? Because trust me, for the level of love and movement and joy that I was pushing out when I had him, I knew immediately upon losing him that I would need help. I kept telling everyone that, and I do tell them, and I'm telling you too, if I did not know God, if I did not know that faith exists, this would have taken me out because it's hard. But there is light on the other side, and I will get there. And some days I am there. And I'm told it's not linear, it's not a straight line. So some days I'm ahead, some days I'm behind, but I'm here. I love you too, Des. I love you too. Um, Thank you again. My my niece, my family, my friends, you guys have been amazing support. Support in the moment, support after, support now. Have those of you that are still checking on me every day. And when you have lost someone, you need that. So if you are that person, do that for the other person. I have a couple of friends that they've now traveled to because they just had to get away from the space. And if that's what you need, then do it. If that's what you can do, then do it. So you guys have an amazing day if you can. And let this be a light for you in some way to always pour love into people, no matter what the fallback may be, because it's better to have love and lost than not to have loved at all. I know that's a song. I'll find it and play it for you guys later. Ray would love that. All right. You guys have an amazing day.